Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. It is Friday, so you already know we are trading options, reviewing all the plays from this week, and we are seeing what is expiring worth this. What a heck of a week. You guys probably saw it if you've been in tune with the market. We had a massive fight yesterday between Trump and Elon, and what happened? Well, you probably could have expected it. It dropped some indices. We dropped Tesla in a massive way. We had some cash secure puts out on the table. We sold some new cash secure puts. And we had a lot of volatility. So we had to do some rolling. We had to do some closing. And we got some buying power available. But the market is mostly green today. So I want to take a look at some of the plays we made, some of the plays we have on the table, and where we're sitting at for the week. So we're up about $3,300 per day, or 2.37%. For the week, about the exact same. For the month, we're up 21%. Year to date, we're up 12.53%, or 16,259. 1 year, we're up 52%, or 49,000. And then all time since we opened the account, sitting about 80% up, 65,000. Could be better, but yeah, we had a little bit of a pullback, and we had to manage some in the money Tesla puts that we ended up selling halfway through the week after we had the massive fiasco yesterday. So you might be wondering, what the heck am I talking about? Well, the Tesla chart will just show it. And you can see it. So we're up about $12 today, but look at that week. Down 17%, or $60. As an option seller, it's super hard to manage these when a stock goes down $60 or 17% in a week, especially when it's not an earnings week or a massive news week. It's just purely two guys fighting on X, or should I say Truth Social. So how do we manage it? Well, we had some puts on the table that we ended up having to roll down and out. And so we did that today on the pop. And we got a little bit of a credit for it, but not a whole lot. You can see the short put roll here. So we had the 315 put. This was as safe as can be when we entered the week. So we ended up rolling it down and out. You can see here, we rolled it from a 315 out to a 300. So that's $1,500 worth of capital that we'll preserve there. But we had to go 2 weeks out. So the hope is that by 620, Tesla is above 300. Currently, it's trading right around the 297 mark. It got as high as about 304, 305 today. But yeah, I mean, this stock got absolutely obliterated. And so we ended up rolling that out for a $35 credit. Or was it a debit? Let me double check that. For a debit. So we paid $35 to do that, to preserve our capital and give some more time. But you can kind of see it here. If I come back up to the Tesla chart, I mean, when we started this week, yeah, we were trading the mid 340s. And so this was a pretty safe, low delta, less than a 0.1. It was a 0.1 delta play, and I opened it just 2 days ago. So crazy to see the absolutely bomb dropped on this stock, and almost a whole month of gains given away. But we gave ourselves 2 weeks. So that's the Tesla play. Kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. And then on top of that, we ended up selling some Tesla TSLL puts. This one got obliterated. If you look at TSLL over the last week, down 33%, or $5 a share. We currently own 0 shares, but if I can pick some shares up at the $9 strike, I will happily do so. So we ended up selling 10 at the 9 strike for this week coming up. We got a $200 credit for that. And I hope we end up getting the shares. So we got paid $200 for that. We sold some MSTX puts, got paid $129 for those. Those are they probably should expire worth this. We'll see. Those are for next week. So we have those on the table. We have the TSL put that we rolled out. We have the Condo put still out there for 620. And then we had some managing to do. So Soxel had a pretty good week. It's up about 2%. It's sitting at 1932 as of right now. We ended up rolling this one out for a $150 credit, and we rolled it from the 19.5 up to the 21. So we can get some nice share appreciation there if we do end up getting in the money for next week. But that was the play there. We got $150 worth of credit on the Soxel calls. Soxel puts are looking good. We're up 168 on the play right now. I'll let these expire worthless today, and we will keep the whole 172 there, and we'll get all of our capital back. So all 4 of those will expire worthless. Coin puts are going to expire worthless. We'll keep all the premium there. NVDL puts are going to expire worthless. We'll keep all of the put premium there. And then CleanSpark, I'm trying to get a roll here. So you can see CleanSpark's up about $9.20 or $9.2% today, which is really good. And so I'm trying to get a roll here. They're asking for 0.02 to close. The market closes here in about 30 minutes when I'm filming this video. And I'm trying to get a roll here at the 10.5. I'm trying to stay aggressive on it. If I don't get the fill, then it is what it is. I'll probably just end up selling it on Monday. I don't want to pay 2 pennies to close on all 7 contracts. It's just a waste of 14 bucks. I'm okay rolling for 0.01. But I'm not going to pay the 0.02 to close, especially when I don't think CleanSpark's going to close above 10. It's currently trading at about 9.84. And so if these fill for the $18 a contract, then I'll let them roll, and we'll collect some nice premium there. If not, we'll just let these expire worthless, and we'll sell those again on Monday. So those are all the plays we have there. We have lots of money that's going to be freeing up. About 9,000 with NVDL, another 22,000 with coin, and then yeah, I mean, we have the 4 Soxo puts at the 15.5, so those will expire worthless, and we'll probably look to sell some more puts. We've been selling Soxo puts each and every single week, trying to pick up 400 more shares at a lower cost, so I can get more aggressive on the call side. But that's where we're sitting. We'll look for Monday to probably sell those ones, but today is just too green of a day to be selling puts. So yeah, we'll probably have, $50,000-$60,000 worth of available cash when it comes into next week, and we'll be looking to collect that between $500 and $700 a week. If we can do that, we can get to our goal. Speaking of which, let's jump into that, right? So how are we looking for the month? As of right now, we're at $697. The Tesla put kind of tied up some capital for the next 2 weeks, so it's a bummer there, but it is what it is. We had to preserve the capital, so we rolled it out and down, and we'll see how that plays out. But we're at $697 so far. Not bad considering it is the 6th of the month as of right now. We have surpassed the $20,000 worth of annual income in 2025, and we're averaging $3,915 a month. So that's good to see. So we have a couple of weeks in this month that we can get it done. This is where most of our money has come from. If you are just barely joining the series, a lot of MSTX puts. We did have a little portion there where we were wheeling in and out, but for now we're just selling puts. Potentially we're going to get some puts in on Monday. But yeah, that's where the premiums come in as of right now. The goal this month is 2,840. And we want the portfolio. You can see the July starting balance is 144 is the goal. So we're already above that as right now. So we want to preserve the account balance. We're at 146,000 right now, and then slowly add to it. If we can add 2,800 on top of that, and then have some stability in the portfolio, then we're probably looking to stay, I don't know, maybe between that $148,000, $149,000 balance by the end of the month if all things go well. So we need 2,100 left to get it done. And yeah, it's definitely possible. We're at 146,000 right now. The goal is 160,000 by the end of the year. $34,000 worth of options income is the goal at the 2% mark. And we're already at 20,000. So 2,000 left to go to beat our 2024 goal, which is nice to see. And we need about $715 a week in order to get it done, right? The weekly goal starting out was about $710. We came in a little short this week. Of course, I could have collected some extra premium if I get that CleanSpark to roll, but really, for the most part, we're kind of just chilling on our shares. So we just been collecting slowly but surely. If we can get that $600-$700 a week, we'll hit our goal of the 2,800 to 3,000 this a month, and we'll just slowly but surely stack, right? So when it comes to looking at the goal, we got about 2,100 left to go. We're about 25% of the way there, which is right where we want to be because we're just barely finishing up the first week. Annual options, we have 14,000 to go. We're about 58%, which is really good. We're a little bit ahead of pace. We are just nearing the 6th month of the year. So as long as we ended June by the 50%, we are on target to get it done. And we're a little bit above that. So we love to see that. Q2 sitting at $7,995. Q1 was at $12,281. So we're not going to end as high as Q1 unless things start getting crazy. We did just tie up some capital with those Tesla puts. And we'll see. The AI event is coming up. We'll see if the stock bounces back and we can get out of those puts and we can get back to making money with that $30,000 worth of capital that we have set aside for that. So that's where we're sitting as of right now. The account's looking really good. I love to see that I almost halfway through the year almost have as much income in this portfolio as we had in all of 2024. And we keep trucking towards our goal, right? So we'll just keep selling puts, selling calls, wheeling and dealing in and out of stocks. And we'll see how the account ends up. But that's the update for the week. Account's looking really good. slowly but surely, we are grinding our way up. Would love to see this get to an all-time of 100%. It's going to take a lot of work to get there, but I'll take the $65,000 worth of gains over the last 2 years. And we'll just keep trucking. I think we have about $100,000 worth of cash, maybe just a little bit more in this portfolio right now. So super cash heavy. And I was going to take the assignment on Tesla, but with all this fighting that they're doing online, it's just a little bit too much volatility for me. So I just want to give it a little bit more time. And then we'll just keep selling puts and slowly but surely building the balance. So that's the update for the week. Hopefully everybody's portfolios is doing all right. If you're heavy in Tesla, I'm sorry, it's been a absolutely wreck of a week, but we'll prevail. Time will move on, and we'll continue to build the balances. So appreciate everybody as always. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Happy investing, and we'll catch you next time.